I'm Taylor.
And I'm Ryan.
And Brooklyn is currently napping, so we decided we would do a vlog over this project we're making for her. And the reason we're doing this project is because when we go to the beach, Brooklyn absolutely loves the sand. She likes feeling it, she likes grabbing it. And so we wanted to make some at home for her to play with.
Yeah, kind of bring the beach to the house.
Yeah, and this sand, it's edible. I mean, I wouldn't suggest your kids eating it or stuff like that, but the recipe originally calls for baby oil, and that's very dangerous for babies. If your baby's like Brooklyn, she likes to put things in her mouth. Even though we're going to be supervising her, we decided to go with vegetable oil instead because it's not as harmful for them. And yeah, so we're going to get started.
So what you're going to start with here is your flour. Now, I know it has a picture of a cake on it, but, you know, we're kind of improvising here. It's still flour, it's just a little finer, but anyways, it calls for 4 cups of flour. So, we're going to take
our handy dandy cup.
Handy dandy cup. We're going to take our cup and open up this box. Never been opened.
And this is Brooklyn's sensory box. We're going to be doing all kinds of sensory projects for Brooklyn, and this is what we're going to use for it. A lot of texture projects so she can learn different textures and stuff like that.
Now that I got some flour in my eye, I'm going to try to measure it out.
And also, I'm going to be using this when it's time for Brooklyn to learn her colors, and I'm going to be adding food coloring into this, and I think it'll be a great way for her to learn her colors.
Alright, so we're going for 4. So this will be, hold on for a second, it's still coming. This will be cup 1. Add your cup. Just kind of going to do some guesstimation here.
It doesn't have to be completely accurate.
It's 2. Cup number 3.
Last but not least.
And here comes the 4th cup.
Cup number 4.
And that's cup number 4.
This is super easy. It's only 2 ingredients.
Just a little messy.
I need that. And now, a cup of vegetable oil. When she's older, I'll use baby oil because it probably has a better result. This is just for the time being. Just enough. And we're going to pour it all over it. And now comes the fun part for the parents. We get to mold it. So,
We'll let her do the molding. It looks a little messy.
and then we're going to mold it. Mold. And it's starting to form. It's getting all over my hands. It's going to take a minute.
So, yeah.
It's starting to form into the clay.
It doesn't look like Texas sand, but sand enough.
It's like a dough.
Kind of looks like funnel cake.
And then my hands are really messy right now. But this is kind of like the dough stuff. It's nothing like the beach. It's doughy, but it's really cool. I can't wait for her to feel it. This is supposed to be more like sand, but
It's a little,
more dough. Like
it's kind of like Play-Doh, kind of. Play-Doh-ish sand mix.
but it's like it has a different texture than Play-Doh.
Yeah. It's kind of more gritty,
Like a
sand.
And this is so cool. So this is the ending result right here.
Imagine Brooklyn playing with this stuff. She'd have a blast.
Oh yeah. For
There
sure.
would be stuff everywhere.
And then this is kind of like the result. You show them.
But yeah, pretty much.
It's like crafting stuff. I think she'll really like it when she's older too. She could definitely mold stuff out of
Oh
this.
yeah, and I mean, pretty much it's kind of like a sand that you can form stuff with. It's
Safe, no toxins.
safe, non-toxic. It's all natural. You know, there's none of that oil. I mean, you can make a ball out of it. You could, I guess you could build a castle if you wanted to. But just for the viewers, I'm gonna test it. And I wouldn't eat it every night for
dinner.
For dinner, but
for a baby, it's better because they like to taste stuff, and if she gets a little on her hands and sticks it on her mouth, you don't have to worry about the toxins. So
very chewy.
So when Brooklyn wakes up for her nap and we get this all molded out, we're gonna show y'all her reaction to it and how she likes it. So yeah.
I might end up playing with it before then. It's kind of fun. But so
stay tuned because Brooklyn's coming up next.
So we'll see y'all guys in a little while. If I can get up and touch the camera without making a mess.
Good morning, Brooklyn. 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 Brooklyn, look over here. Yeah. Are you ready to go play with your clay?
So this is the fun play. Dough, stuff, sand. Kind of looks like goop.
She's just kind of feeling it.
She looks very interested. And yeah, she just looks a little dirty.
Here you go.
She says gross.
Brooke. It's stuck to her fingers.
And she's done with the Play-Doh. Maybe. Oh. And this is the end of the Play-Doh fun. Non-toxic and hours and hours of fun and mess. Thanks for watching.
And a towel. Towels are always entertaining.